there's kind of this big vertical wall. And it's really interesting because up on top of that big vertical wall, because you're kind of down in a little cutout area for trains to go through, on top of that wall is a building that is the center. So you are literally 100 feet away from the center when you start out this whole process. But you have to go, 2.5 blocks to get around it.
And what I'd like you to do is to draw a sketch map of when you get off the light rail on your way here to the CCB to where you're sitting right now. And as you draw, if you could talk aloud as much as possible, giving me all the detail that you can recall on your route.
Okay.
Well, I'm ready to draw.
And okay.
Where's my pencils?
Okay. So, starting at the top right of my map because I think that will give me the best space.
First, I'm going to put cardinal directions on my map.
Okay, I'm going to put a north and north, and this is south. That's all I'll do. Okay.
So that would be north.
I get off at downtown Littleton.
So we're getting off the train.
When we get off the light rail, we get off the west side exit.
So if I were to take their directions, I'd be getting off right here. So I'm going to move along.
You walk straight out. Then I'm going to go across a set of tracks.
All right, so here we go. I make a slight left.
We'll be at a set of stairs.
Oh, isn't that nice? But it's such a quiet station that you can really pick up all the nuances, all the nice tones.
When I get to the other side of the tracks, I need to usually angle off a little bit as I head toward a set of stairs.
Well, when I would come up the stairs, I would smell coffee because there's a cafe called The Bean, which is right at the light rail station.
So we're going to try and get up the stairs here. I do smell the coffee bean. Everybody talked about romancing the bean. I call it coffee bean. The romancing the bean. So I know it's up here. Smells great. Maybe we can get some coffee on the way back. Oh, I hear another blind person. This is probably somebody from my research. Hi.
Hello.
What's your name?
I'm Dave.
Dave, I'm Claudia. Remember me?
Oh, yeah, I did get to work with you. How you doing, Claudia?
Are you going up the stairs? Is there some other way you go?
I go upstairs.
Okay, let's go up the stairs.
I have one little bad habit. I usually go down past my first planter, tend to stop there, light up a cigarette.
Once you make it to the top of the steps, you once again turn left.
And I'm going to try to get a wall in here.
Oh, here's that wall. I don't know if you pointed that wall out, but somebody
Wall on the left?
on the right and the left. Up there, there's a path that parallels the tracks.
And you keep walking in the most straightward direction that you can.
I hear a stream somewhat off to my left, somewhat straight ahead.
And then I would hit what they call the bridge.
And there's a little drainage thing, water cascading.
Oh, I hear the water.
That's what I'm listening for.
Wow, and then you go left, huh?
And that water is like the sewer.
Drainage system.
And that's the South Platte River.
I guess it's just some ditches.
Well, no, it's
I'm
like...
not really sure what it is.
Well, they've got a gorgeous waterfall, right?
Okay.
And this is excellent because you can hear it. You know you're on the bridge.
Go across that bridge, and you'll come to the bus depot.
I pass 3 bus shelters.
The bus stop has 3 indentations.
I'm still honestly working on this because I kind of lose the indentations a lot.
Uh-huh.
So
Well, I'm just shorelining it here. And so here comes an indentation. Okay, we got the train on the left, traffic on the right.
And then there's a pole up here that we call the DNA pole. Everybody runs into that DNA pole or loses the skin or something.
Okay, so
DNA
there's...
pole.
Is this the DNA
That
pole?
is the DNA pole right
Oh
there.
my God, you're right. What a bad pole. What is the point of this pole? What does this pole say?
They
call it a DNA pole because a lot of people run into it if they're not using their cane right.
Oh, so you leave some DNA on the pole?
Yeah.
A ramp you were talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is where it kind of goes back to the south.
There's 3 wheelchair ramps as I turn onto Prince.
So we're going over a bridge.
It goes over the train tracks.
So I keep walking.
Then also to my right, I call the blind man wall.
Oh.
Because that wall goes almost all the way up the hill.
It is separated by a hurricane fence. Real heavy-duty metal gauge fence.
I don't know if anyone at the Colorado Center for the Blind knows that this fence is electrically charged. And frankly, if you were to slip and fall into it, I don't know what would happen. When you do that and you make a mistake like that, I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it costs you something. There's a consequence, right?
Actually, I don't look at it that way. I think it's more better. 'Cause when you make mistakes, you learn.
Right.
And that's the way I still look at it.
Uh-huh. Well, I think that's a good way to look at it.
So I'm learning a lot.
You walk quite a distance on Prince, and then you turn left after a fence.
There's a trail that I take off to my left, which switches back.
What do you mean by hairpin? Do you just mean tight turn?
Yeah, you know, like a switchback,
Yeah.
you know?
I always just call that
switchbacks?
a 40, over 45, like backwards turn, but I guess hairpin's one way to look at it.
Yeah, maybe you don't wear hairpins.
Follow the sidewalk there. Watch out for this. This, you don't want to go there. There is about a foot drop off the edge of the sidewalk right at the corner.
That is the area we call the ankle biter.
Don't go too far to the right, because you might fall in.
That's what I'm always afraid of.
It's also a good landmark because when you're coming the other direction, coming off here, there's kind of a dirt path that runs off here toward the street. On the return trip, that ankle biter tells you where to turn.
There's a shortcut that you can take.
I don't take the shortcut during the winter times because that is too dangerous.
You're going to take the shortcut?
No, I'm going to stay on the sidewalk.
Okay,
It'll be
all right.
muddy.
Good to see you. Take it easy.
And you go up a little sidewalk until you reach a hill.
You go up a small hill.
Go up.
The stupid hill.
And in that driveway is a garage, which I have always ended up in.
How do you know you're in the garage?
Because of the sound. There's one wheelchair ramp, which is the first, which is the entrance to the apartment. And then the second wheelchair ramp, we take that left.
The second sidewalk goes on and on and on.
And now you're home safe because you're going to travel that all the way up until you hit the fence.
On the left-hand side is a grated fence.
Keep following the fence.
I think this is the playground that they took the fence down
It's kind
from.
of dirty here, so.
Yeah, it is. That's annoying, huh?
Once you've hit this fence, keep going straight for a while. When the fence turns, you turn. Once you hit the end of the fence, you make a left turn.
I usually walk right in the middle of it, and then we'll walk right through the door.
Okay.
And then we're there.
Here is our final destination, an X.
That's all